All right, so today we're going over Embedded Assessment 1 in Springboard, and I'm breaking down all the elements you need to know to get this done. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, this is Embedded Assessment 1, composing a persuasive text. So your assignment is to compose a persuasive text about an issue of justice that's important to you. So it has to be an issue of justice. You can choose whatever issue you want, but it has to be in that same realm of what we're talking about. So this could be issues of social justice. It could be issues of political justice. You guys get to choose. Now, we are reading To Kill a Mockingbird. This should be part of your essay somewhere along the way. It is used as a supplemental to help with your writing. Okay. Remember to conduct your research as well as you can and clarify the issue as much as you can. So be very specific. Now, there are steps of pre-writing. Of course, we can't do anything group work because we are at home, but we can still do our brainstorming. So don't forget to brainstorm several issues. I'm going to open up a Flipgrid for you guys so you can brainstorm some possible issues and maybe get feedback from your peers on certain issues. Make sure you understand the potential audiences for this type of essay. Who would benefit from hearing your argument on this, okay? And of course, consider genres are appropriate for stating your audience. So think about how you would want to best approach this. Do you want to do this as a short story? Do you want to do this as a presentation? Do you want to do this as a traditional essay, a video? You get to choose, okay? If you like the podcast, maybe you want to do a podcast. So I'm giving you guys kind of free rein on how you want to actually promote your views, but I do want to see step by step your research and your pre-writing, okay? You're drafting your ideas. Make sure you generate a draft. All drafts have to be written, okay? You're editing, publishing. Of course, you always should edit no matter what you're doing. If you're doing an essay for an essay piece, make sure it is in MLA format, and I've gone over that multiple times. I'll link into our folder several resources you guys can use for MLA format, okay? So don't forget, we do have our scoring guide. So your scoring guide, you have ideas. Make sure your ideas are very strong and they're well developed. Make sure your organization has a beginning, middle, end. That means you have an introduction, a thesis, body paragraphs with evidence to prove your point, and then a solid conclusion to finish everything off. Since it is persuasive, I'm highly encouraging you guys to do a call to action. What is something your audience can do to solve this issue or at least address this issue in some way? Okay. Genre-specific features such as diction, syntax support, that sort of thing. Make sure it follows your genre. And conventions, a strong control and mastery of standard conventions is demonstrated, okay? Remember, there is a writing portion you have to do no matter what you choose, but your final product has to be very planned, very clear, and it shows that you did edit it. Like, I do edit these videos as I go through because sometimes I tend to ramble, and you guys know this from my class time. Sometimes I'll just go on a little tired and tell you stories. So that's important to make sure that you guys are being really concise in your knowledge. So you will have to edit, and don't be afraid of reducing things. It makes it a lot better. All right, so you guys are doing whatever type of genre you want to do for this project, but do keep in mind I do need a draft turned in before the final project, and the draft should be more like a traditional essay. It doesn't have to be full MLA format unless you're going to continue with that. But if you want to make the podcast as your final or a presentation as your final, just keep in mind I do need a written draft version. So I hope you guys enjoy the project. It should be fun. Get your family involved. You know, have them maybe play parts if you want to do like a play or something like that, okay? Or a podcast. Interview them. You'll be surprised at what some of your family members know. So I hope you are doing well. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.